Okay, let's foam. This is a dry car, nothing on it. I don't know if I'm zoomed in all the way. So it's already starting to clean the car for us. That's what we want. I use a Max Shine foam cannon. You use whatever brand you like. They all work pretty good, just depending on your maintenance, keeping them in good condition. The Trinova I've had for, probably 7 years. The thing never quits. That's a good cannon. It was like 40 bucks. Not expensive at all. And again, I also don't make it super overly, where guys on YouTube will put the whole foam and shit, shaving cream level on there. I don't like it like that. I get a little bit more runny because I want it to drip. And I want it to drip well. Bugs in the front, you always want to make sure you put a nice coat on there. That's it. You're done. Just let it sit. Product I use for that, I use the foam wash. Hyper Clean, excellent soap. Excellent cleaning power, pH neutral if that matters to you. And as you can see, the dirt just runs right off. And then when we're going to rinse this thing down and we do our contact wash, we'll minimize our scratching. I usually recommend using multiple wash medias, one per panel, especially on black cars. This purple is very scratch resistant. I can do this whole car with one wash media mitt. I do have a grit guard in the bucket, which when you're using multiple media, you don't need a grit guard because you're never dipping back in. You would put 4, 5, 6 different, mitts or towels, whatever way you like to do it. I may show you the towel method with the Durango and the wash method with this. Again, my son's not here, so this is very, very hard to do by yourself. If you've never done this, try to film and wash a car. Not easy. But, I'll make do until he gets here. I don't know what's taking him so long. He's usually here by now.
Hi, you are currently being recorded.
Sure. Thanks, Ring. But there you go. Again, this is going to drip for a few minutes. And then what I'm going to do is pressure wash it down because this is going to break down a lot of the dirt. And if you look in your drip piles, you'll see dirt, all through the drip piles all the way around the car. So what it's doing is I'll use the big fancy word, it's encapsulating the dirt. And then safely letting it run down the car without scratching. At least that's the theory behind the technology. It works pretty good. And again, I did it dry. I never wet it because if you wet it, you dilute your soap. And then your foam is diluted. And I don't think it works as good. I've done it both ways many, many, many times. And again, I like to work in the shade. I used to have a tree right there that just got cut down because it was growing into the house and all that kind of fun stuff. But and now it looks like a cactus, like a little bit of Arizona here with me. But I still got shade from the garage, I guess, because of the garage is shading us up pretty good. So the car's still gently in the shade. I don't like working in direct sun, but you can. You just got to work a lot faster and rinse and dry quickly. But, that's, again, this is the technique and a good one. If you care about your car, you care about your paint, you care about scratches, and you don't want to be polishing your car every 6 months to a year because you're fanatical like I am. You do these techniques and you only have to polish every couple years. You coat that sucker and away you go. This car here is a road car, and I've been testing a lot of the just spray-on protectants. Been working very well, but this winter I'm definitely going to coat this thing with Stack 6 months coating, which usually lasts longer than that. And it seems like all the Hyper Clean coatings that I have tested way outlast their numbers. They say it's a year, and I get 2. They say it's 6 months, I get over a year and going. My Scat Pack it's been on there like a year and a half, and I traded the car in, and you could spray down water and it still beads up like nuts, and it still has a very slick feel to it. I mean, unfairly I keep it in the garage, but this car is very fair. It sits outside, she don't, you know, that's why I took over that side of the garage, because she don't park the car in the garage. So it stays out here. But as you can see, I just let it drip, and it's not drying on the car yet. I'm gonna rinse this, but I could do it while I'm talking. Excuse this for a second. I'm gonna change the tip off of this Max Shine. Now this, I like to use the white tip. I use the green for the wheels, but for the car, I like the white, and I like the extension, because I like to have a little room there. But I'll be right back.